Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the third-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to start us off. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here.
Let's go.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the returner. But this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to extend the play. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Who makes the grab? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Second down coming up.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch it.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. In the clear at the 25. And that will pick up the first down. Was spotted at 38. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
A gain makes it second and medium. Testing the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And they heave it deep downfield. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that run produces a decent gain.
25 yard line. Brings up second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. As a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Yellow Jackets line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this point. Ball is free in the backfield. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style. But there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
Let's go.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's an important first down on that running play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seam.
Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
And sack sets up an important 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is brought down.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over. 1st and
10. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Check. Come on, set.
Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they will claim the 2nd half lead.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 19, set to kick this one.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's escaping the pocket now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Second on the play at the 29-yard line. Second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going for his running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Some noise now trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's a really solid defense on that play.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense in a split backfield now.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Georgia Tech 14, LSU 10.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
29 Philly.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Fighting off the defender. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's a carry for the fullback. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They give it to the big fullback here. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. There he just slips through for a 1st down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks left and finds his target there. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff heading left. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They feed the fullback this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Might have thought they can catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
It's becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And he's got it already past the first down marker. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ballgame. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.